God has shown me that I'm not abandoned through His Word, through the Bible. He says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Jesus said, when He gave the Great Commission, He said, for lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. I believe God's Word. I believe that He will never leave, never forsake. Secondly, I've walked with the Lord for over 40 years now. And in all that time, I've never felt that God abandoned me. Sometimes I felt that I walked away from Him and done my own things, but I've never felt that He turned His back on me. David said, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And there are times when we walk through shadows, valleys, and it's good to know that God is always walking with us through those times. Thank you.
This is Paul. How you guys doing? One thing God has done in my life to show me that He has not abandoned me, well, that'd be my family. And the love that they have given me and the ability that they've given me every day, showing me how God works in my life. Melanie, Brett, Samantha, and little Maddie. God shines through them every day. And He has not abandoned me in the light that they show me, and the laughter they've given me, and the love that they've given me.
God has always put people in my life at the right time with the right message to make sure that I know that He's still in control and that He's got my best interests at heart. It may not always feel like it at that time, but He's always been there for me.
God's done a lot of things in my life that show me that I'm not abandoned. First of all, every morning I get up and see the sky He's made. And I think probably for me more than anything else, just that it's the touchstone. It's, God, you're here, you're real, you're with me. And then many days He answers my prayers from yesterday or a week ago or a year ago. A lot of times He's not answering my prayers of today. I just like to read a favorite verse that really reminds me of just what I've said. It's from Psalm 143, verse 8. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way that I should go, for I lift up my soul to you. Thank you.
A big example that God was with me was when I went to Falls Creek for the first year. I was struggling at that time just because I didn't really know who I was and as becoming a leader, stepping up in the youth group in that kind of general area. And I remember it was a Wednesday night and my best friend Aaron accepted Christ, and I prayed for Aaron for a good year and a half. I met him, his whole family came about a year before the big Texas mission trip, and me and Aaron really connected over that first mission trip. And I knew it wasn't, there was something just missing in his life, I felt like. And so I prayed for him, and especially since we bonded and now we're best friends, I tell him everything, where we go, we're accountability partners. So I prayed for him for about a year and a half, and finally, Wednesday night, my first year at Falls Creek, God answered my prayers and he accepted Christ. So.
When I found out I was deaf, I felt like I was alone, couldn't communicate with nothing. I talk with people, feel like I'm in a dark place. Since I came to First Baptist West, it feels like I've had a door open to me, and it's clear with good people, and made me feel like I'm part of a group, and feel like the kingdom of heaven would be like, and how I become part of God's family. And I'm worth something. I'm not unworthy.